um, with Master Karuli, who Higu has identified as actually being like an elder god disguising himself with that whole weird Warren within the carriage thing and all that shite.
Yeah, they tried
But
to break
yeah,
into his carriage.
yeah. But besides from all that stuff, you guys were traveling with those necromancers, and then you guys got attacked by these giant undead sword-armed Allosaurus-like things. And after that, they like reassembled their damaged cart with all the freaking like necromantic powers and stuff that they were using and made this like abomination. And then you guys were traveling down the road towards Kabustan, as was your destination, and you were accosted by some Malazan troops and some Tistandi, and they are escorting you to their camp. But along the way, they allowed the Barghast to bury their dead brother. But sadly, this led to you guys being attacked by these very sickly looking people and more of those undead sword armed Allosaurus looking things that have been named Kashane Kameo, but I mean, I don't think any of you guys really care about that, so.
And we
and,
lost the necromancers, right?
and you lost the Necromancers, yes, because when they saw the Tistandi, they were all afraid of them, hopped into a portal, and got the fuck out of Dodge.
The Tistandi are the black and white people who have disappeared?
No, they're right here.
Sorry, do that again.
But they're right here.
Oh, dude, how healthy are they looking?
Extremely. And
Are they
yeah,
good or are they bad?
they're good. They're allies on your side at the moment. They were questioning you about the fact that your quote unquote caravan was emanating such power, and that their leader wanted to speak to you about
And I
that,
was fucking
and that basically yeah, they're like, we just want to take you to the camp. Leader wants to talk to you. After that, you can go on to your business. Please and thank you. But
But to be clear,
not
before
really.
they did that, they also put like magic drain
They
bracelets on me and
yeah
Oz.
yeah, but they removed that because you guys were showing that you were quote
Well, I kept
unquote
asking.
cooperating. You
I
were
wouldn't
basically
cooperate
like
until they did.
basically yeah, and then you did, and there was no real problems after that.
Well,
Well,
I still
except
have a
for
problem with them.
Ivara also being like, I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Fuck you.
I had friends of mine listening to that session, and they were like, they were laughing at the fact that you were just like, seriously, this is are you serious?
It was funny. I wasn't expecting.
Good, I'm glad.
Um, but yeah, so we're still in combat, and last we left off, it was Mr. Gruntel's turn, who is your caravanserai captain, if you remember. But yeah, he is going to see that there's a whole bunch of cacophony shit going down here, and he's going to kind of be like, should we maybe help them out? And that's basically, he's just kind of like asking you guys, because right now you guys are in combat, but you're kind of just hiding at the moment. Visa's gonna also come running over here and be like, "So what's the plan? Yup, yup, yup."
Is Caitlin like still playing, or is she?
She's super busy with school. I've just not been asking her. I've kind of I'm assuming I'm assuming she wants to get back into it, but right now she's just way fucking busy. Like with her
Oh,
kid, her school and everything, and it's just yeah.
yeah, back to school season and
It's
stuff.
one of those things where it's like I'm kind of like, are you still playing? But I don't want to ask, you know.
Yeah,
So like, hey man, you want to hop? Because every now and then she'll like pop her head in and be like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "Well," and she'll be like, "I'm sorry, I can't." But what's going on? So she
but
still has
you
the
could just
interest.
Pigu and Viso just did it.
No, I told her that, and she was very like, "Oh my god, that's awesome!" And I'm like, "Yeah, but he tricked you," and then she felt kind of dirty about it.
Oh,
She was like, "Ah, so I was like taken advantage of." I'm like, "It sort of.
you
If
dirty
you count,
kobold.
if you count magic as, you know." But yeah. And if is there like no any other questions or
No, I'm good. That's lots.
but yeah. She was kind of just like asking what's the plan, mostly to like Azo and Pigu, because she doesn't really know the big lady yet that well.
Kill
I
that
let her
mage
lick
over
my
there.
I let her lick my friggin' statue or like my little carving, and I feel like that's a pretty intimate detail. But
No,
whatever.
it is, but I mean, she doesn't like know how you handle yourself in combat, or also, if you're a really good person or not yet. I mean, she kind of gives everyone the benefit of the doubt until they give her
And
reason.
I pulled that. I could have left that splinter in there.
That's very true. No, so far she likes you, but she's also just kind of like more used to Azo and Pigu's company than yours, so she's asking them. She's lost. She doesn't have Mariana to look after her anymore. She's like, I don't know how to do this whole paladin thing.
She's like, I'm still a small.
Exactly. She's like, where's my big?
Where's my big?
Like the mage kill? What? Anyways, so her turn is just asking about you. Oh, you're rude. And then it's gonna be this guy's turn over here, who has been climbing up this escarpment, and it is going to make a swing at this guy right here with its arm sword thing. 20 definitely hits, dealing 16 damage. Second hit. Okay, so basically what's gonna happen is it's just gonna ram both swords through this guy and then pull them out sideways, kind of just ripping him in half, and he's dead. And then it's gonna like kick out and rake its claws around this guy's head and just crush, and he is also dead. And it's gonna move a bit further up, rearing to like attack these other people. Up here. No. These guys here are gonna go 1, 3. Oh no, that's one. This one here is gonna attack him with advantage because he's still stunned from last game. No, that was normal. Either way, 21 hits. Gonna just stab his knife right into his shoulder. And then this lady here is going to attack the guy. And is going to hit as well, jumping onto him and driving her dagger down in his back. Here. They're kind of like wary of this magic here, and they don't really know what to do. These guys here are gonna kind of like run up and yell to this guy to get the fuck back, because he's not so yet. There seriously only one left. Yeah, so there's there's a dead person here, and this little sickly child with a knife is literally just gonna jump down onto him and start eating him. That's that kid's turn. You people are, well, they're grossed out by it over here. I don't know about you guys. And then it's going to be the blue crossbow guys. Gonna shoot. Well, at this fucker actually. That's a miss. These two are gonna fire down at purple guys over here. They both hit, and they both are kill shots, leaving people dead. These blue guys here, Matt, I remember this being your area effect spell. Is that still
Yeah.
up and going?
Yep. So if they start their turn in it, they have to make a Constitution save.
Okay. That's not good. 4. I'm assuming 4 fails.
Yeah. So does -1. So they.
Yeah,
take...
no, I'm rolling for them as a group. I just rolled twice by mistake there.
Oh, okay.
So what do they take?
4d10, and I'll roll it for you. 9!
Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
So their already sickly, frail frames, burst apart in radiant energy, and they all just vaporize instantly. Radiant light. I'm assuming that's what the spell's supposed to do, but I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
can say
called.
they pooped the shit.
Yeah, it's called Sickening Radiance, but it does deal radiant damage.
Well, it fucked them all up.
Yeah.
Is that all the blue?
It like sucks the
No,
life out of
there's
you,
still
basically.
here. Okay. Well, I need to do some checks real quick. Just to see if they can even get up. Oh yeah, they're all fine. 2, 1, 2. They're going to attack this guy both at advantage because they're flanking. Only one is going to hit. The kid's gonna like kind of try and grab the guy's arm, and while he's doing so, this man's gonna stab him, dealing only 2 damage, so it's not that bad. It kind of like hits the guy in his plate mail, but it doesn't really puncture through. It just leaves a dent, and he's like, "Ow, I'm bruised." Then we're at Ivara.
All right. Ivara is actually gonna be like, enough of this. I'm gonna double my movement speed, and I'm
Okay.
gonna move up to here. So she just kind of strides up, and she's like twirling her glaive in her hand, like the. She's gonna move up right in front of this guy, and
Okay.
she's gonna be like, "You may want to stay behind me," and I'm gonna use a bonus action to get into my defensive position.
He just like
my
nods
defensive
his
stance.
head as he's pissing his pants at you, kind of thing. He's like, "Yeah, okay."
You're so big, lady. But that's gonna be Ivara's turn.
Okay, cool. Where is? Oh, she's here. She's 4, 5, 6, and kind of like stands side by side with this person with their long swords drawn, like waiting for this thing to swing at them. This guy is still fucking stunned, so he is going to actually run towards Ivara and go 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. And as he does so, he's like, "I'm with the big woman!"
See, like what's his name?
He's the guy you banged.
Oh, that's right, eh?
Yeah, you snooed him,
I'm surprised he's still walking.
let alone running.
Yeah. Come back for more, feller.
Gonna dash up there. This guy is going to swing at this man here. Oh, he's gonna critically fail. I need a D12.
Who's you? Who's getting attacked?
This guy is getting attacked by the orange guy, and it's a
Okay.
critical fail. I need a D12.
You win.
Oh boy. So he's gonna or fall Dex mod or fall and stun next. Okay. Ah, he's fine. But that's his go, and then this guy's going to swing at Big T over here. He is going to miss. These red ones are going to start going.
That's right, fuckers. Ibarra is watching
I'm just
eagerly.
no, this one's going to attack this guy here at advantage. Gonna miss though. Only this guy actually enters your brain.
Okay.
Out of all of
Opportunity.
them. But yeah, exactly. I was just doing the movement of all of them before I got to that one because I knew he was the only one that was getting fucked. Yeah, you just stab the guy right through the chest and he dies, and you're surprised with the ease at which your glaive slides into his completely unarmored chest. He's very dead.
Next.
As that happens, though, this lady is going to drag his corpse back. You're gonna like this. And begins straddling it.
What?
Yup.
Why? He's dead. Oh
What?
no, she's
Give me a perception check. Actually,
okay. Nope. This is weird.
sadly, you do see the woman like join with the man as she straddles him, and you can see that something's happening there. You don't know what, but something's happening there, and it's gross, and you don't like it at all.
Yeah. No. Don't come near me.
Okay, so then where are the orange ones? They're gonna start running up this little pathway here. 5, 6. Eh. There. They only get about there. Me over here. No, they got vaporized, that's right. Okay, cool. So at this moment, what you hear, like, you just kind of hear like, whoosh, whoosh. And everyone give me perception checks real quick.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So Ivara notices this right away. It's not a very high DC. Let me just check if Viso sees. I want to be fair. Yeah, she sees. So you guys all turn to this sound, and you all see this huge black scaled dragon just flying in, swooping down, and it's going to just land right here, and it is going to exhale a breath. Just a moment. A breath that basically looks like pure darkness, and it completely envelops everyone here. Poor Ozzo, just no, no.
Yeah, this isn't
But
cool.
yeah, all these people here are gonna make some saves, so just give me a second. Oh, it's gone. That's great. Oh, they all fail, and they are all just incinerated in this darkness. Like you watch the life from them just, well, this small amount of life that they did have wither from them completely.
Oh, that token is so cool. That fucking dragon token.
And coming from the other side here is going to be this one, which is going to swoop down and actually try to grab this thing and pull it off the ground. So I'm just going to be making a few rolls to see what happens here.
Oh shit, there's two.
So sadly, it is not able to grab it, but it's going to just kind of like swoop over it, and it's going to try and swing back and make a second attempt on its next. Like as it kind of tried to grab it, this thing like nimbly dodged the talon kind of thing. Oh, that's hilarious. As you see these dragons sweep down, though, you see smiles begin creeping across the faces of the Tistandi. Uh, she's gonna run up here and be like, "Ah, dragons! Elaine, have you seen the sort before? I have never. They are magnificent. This battle is... This is what I live for.
Oh my god.
That and riding men. I take you tonight." And she looks at Ozzo, and then the woman behind her, who slept with Ozzo the previous night, is kind of like shooting daggers at her, but she's like completely back turned.
Get her, Stormy.
Dragons make me horny.
Maybe we can share.
Ladies, there's enough of Ozzo to go around.
I'm a little preoccupied freaking out right now.
So this guy's gonna run up with his longsword and make 3 attacks, and they are all successful as he's like nimbly dodging the creature's strikes and just like kind of like Legolasing it a bit, I guess. So that does.
That's bigger.
Is it me or
Yeah,
T3? Oh, okay, Pidu.
It's now your turn, yeah.
I don't really know who to trust right now. Can I ask one quick detail? who was it who took the anti-magic bracelets? Are they the Tistandi or was it the Malazans?
Who took them off or put them
Yeah,
on? It was
Well-
the Tistandi who took them off.
but the Malazans put them on, right?
Yes.
And are the Tistandi are the ones that are smiling now that they see the dragons, right?
Yes.
Okay, I don't trust them. I am not going to contribute to this fight. I'm going to prepare an action if anything comes, any hostile, like who's actively attacking us or the enemy, so the sickly folk or the dragon with knives, I'll just shoot a firebolt if it gets within 20 feet of us.
Okay. I'm gonna say 20 feet of us, but 40 feet of you, and I'm just gonna make an aura for you so that I know if anything works. So if anything gets within this range that seems hostile towards you, you're gonna throw a firebolt at it, basically. Is what you're
Correct.
saying. Okay, that sounds good.
I'm going to tell everybody, by the way, I don't trust any of the people here right now.
I agree. I like
Everyone
Yeah.
dies.
how we've separated everybody that we don't trust.
And like, I don't know. I feel like me and Oz are on the same page here, where it's like, I would totally have attacked Quick Ben right now, but those dragons, I think that changes shit.
Yeah.
Let's just hang back, let things blow over, and then figure out what to do from there.
Oh snap. But yeah, it's gonna be the green guy here. I'm gonna go 5, 6. Attack this. Ah, it's gonna miss horribly. And this girl, just a second here. The sergeant is going to overhear you loudly speaking about this, Pigu. And is
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, which
were you
girl?
guys were the
Which girl?
Malazan sergeant right next to you? That's like
Sergeant Picker.
10 feet away from you.
Okay.
She's
I mean,
like
I can
turret
totally.
defenses.
Shit. Okay, sure.
And yeah, she's just basically gonna turn to you and be like, "You don't have to trust us, but for fuck's sake, I think we're fighting on the same side right now, so let's settle our differences after. Let's not get attacked by these weird sword thingies and all these. I don't know, that lady over there just started fucking a dead guy. I saw that. That's weird.
Is
I
Picker
don't
talking
want
to me
to
right
hurt
now?
Have
you.
to that. You got nothing.
Is
to
Picker
complain about.
talking to me right now?
Yeah, she's talking to you right now, basically being like, I have no hostile intentions towards you. Please, like, we can
If you
settle our
didn't, okay,
differences."
then Peter's gonna just turn to her and be like, if you had no hostile intentions towards me, you wouldn't have put a fucking bracelet on me that removed all of my powers before we got ambushed. He is livid
This is
with
your
her right
fault.
now.
In my defense, you're a mage, and mages are goddamn fucking scary, and I take my orders from the lieutenant over there. So, don't take it out on me, take it out on him. And
That is not a defense.
whatever. We can talk about this later.
Is that what Picker says?
Well, she's kind of like looking around, being like, "Are we really doing this right now in the heat of combat?"
Is Abbott, should I ask you, is Picker turning hostile to me?
No, not in the least. She's
No?
just she's frustrated with you, but she doesn't seem hostile towards you in the least. Like, she's not gonna swing at you, but she's kind of like, "Why are you like? Come on,
Okay,
monsters!
well,
Fight the monsters!"
Peter's not completely certain yet, so that firebolt's just gonna sort of appear in his hand as he looks at her.
She sees that and she's gonna like back up and be like, "Okay, like, come on."
Good. You're not hostile. Good. That's a good girl.
But yeah, that's gonna be her turn, I guess. Then it's gonna be this monstrosity over here who has to make a con. So let me do that. 12. I'm pretty sure that fails.
Is that to my DC?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fails. What? There's nothing in there though, unless that's. Oh, okay, the big lizard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 4d10 radiant. 33, and I actually rolled a good roll that time.
You see like its thick hide melting away with radiant damage and stuff. It's actually gonna like reel away from that in pain, sort of trying to retreat from it, and in doing so is going to take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Burn. Burn it all.
One of them is a critical hit, so I need a d12. They all hit actually. That's far. Here's 6 additional d10. Okay, so an additional 8 damage. It's looking really rough, and it's like kind of slowly limping away as like its tendons have been cut. It's basically falling apart as it's running away. And then it's
Wait,
your
which
turn.
which one was it? Sorry, I missed that. Which lizard
This
thingy?
one here.
Aw, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this matching pair is Yisha and Grey Frog, so I
That's
want to like.
technically within range of your firebolts, Pigu, if that's what you're asking. But yeah. Well, firebolt, its range is 120 feet, is it not?
I what the sword T-Rex?
Yeah, it's only.
I don't want to. No. I don't want to attack him. I want him to kill the other guys. The Testandi. He's not doing that, so I'm disappointed.
Oh, I love Pigu. Oh god. Okay, and also, what were you gonna do? Sorry.
I want to try to telecommunicate to Grey Frog to see if those dragons are Grey Frog and Yisha.
It does not work.
Like, come on, respond, damn it!
Are you seriously only doing that?
No. That's just the first thing I wanted to be like, Grey Frog, Yisha, is that you guys and no response back. Fuck!
Oh, poor Ozzo. He misses his 2 penis demon dogs.
Well, they usually showed up in handy situations, and I thought maybe they leveled up.
These are just
Because that's how evolution works in this world. You level up enough and you become something else.
I don't know what the fuck they are. But I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at the one.
I like how Evan's laughing when I can use like monster blood to turn into a monster that can transform into a dragon and back into a dwarf. You know?
No, I realize there's magical transformations, but I'm talking like actual like biological evolution.
I want to shoot the lady who's trying to have sex with the dead body.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
You kill her most definitely. And this lady has a action prepared and begins munching on her. Like eating her. Not sexually. Like
Don't
cannibalism.
care. It's weird.
God. That's everything I'll do in my turn. I'm gonna stay where I am.
I should have never left the north.
What north? The far north.
The super far.
The high north.
But if that's your turn, she's gonna kind of be like, and go running this way a little bit, and he's gonna be like, where are you going? Then this guy is gonna come over.
Ah! Hostile!
Shoot him! Shoot him now!
Just a second.
It's super hostile, Pigu. It's super hostile.
He shoots a fireball there.
What?
Wait,
Where? What?
who shoots a fireball where?
Quick Ben shoots a fireball over here.
Hey, I'm too zoomed in, so I'm assuming it's not at us.
Not at you guys. Is that a bunch of these sickly people near Ivara who are running towards her? He's basically stopping a tide of them swarming her,
Oh,
but she's probably pissed off about that.
I want to counterspell that. I don't like him casting magic at all.
That's so fucking dope.
Okay.
As he's approaching, I'm like freaking out. And he tries to do something, and I'm like, no!
That's what you get for not letting me do magic, fucker.
So,
As you
I
do
think
that,
fireballs.
the spell fizzles. He looks at you, and he looks at the sergeant, and he's like, and this is why I wanted them in chains. Come on.
You get the hell away from me!
Joke's on
I don't
you.
want to hurt
I'm
you.
into that. I mean, what?
Pardon?
Oh,
What'd you
Ibarra
say?
was just like, joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Well, anyways, that's his turn, I guess. As that thing's running away, she's gonna run up and slice its last ankle tendon, making it fall down, and then she's gonna walk up to it and just like slice its head off. She's gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Are they like not
4.
freaking out about the dragons at all? Like the Malazans are just fine with this?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
she gets there. They start shooting at these people. Killing 2 of them. Now it's Gruntle's turn, and he's gonna run off after her. And it's Viso's turn. He's gonna go 1, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12. And is gonna be standing next to Ivara, all like, I already killed one of those things today. Viso gonna kill another. Yup, yup, yup. Big lady gonna help.
Taking all the credit.
And then this thing is going to swing down at this guy. Missing the first time, hitting for 27 on the second one. Just ripping off his arm. And then uses its talon and punctures him in the chest and just like throws him off the cliff. And then is going to rush into your space.
Yeah, he does. Provoke. Right. Hold on, sorry.
It's gonna bat it aside though, and is gonna continue and finishes closing the space.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my shit. That's if it's a hit on, I think it's Sentinel. If it hits them, their speed drops to 0. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just running up on me.
Yeah, running up on you and Viso, but that's its turn. It can't do anything else. These two, same thing. They're gonna attack that guy at advantage and the other guy not. 21 hits for 3, 9 misses. There are no purple ones left. They're all dead. These two, seeing that there's no longer any threats here, are gonna begin running through here. This little kid's just gonna continue eating this man. Good. Here, they're gonna shoot at this guy, but it's gonna be at disadvantage because of all the weird uprooted shit in the way and the stone, so. They both miss. These blue ones all begin swarming this guy. Only 2 of them hit though. One of them's a critical, so I need a D12. That's already 7. So a 7. Double damage. So another 4. So they're basically just like dogpiling him and trying to like stab through his plate mail armor, but it's not working. And then it's Ivara's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna...
You're gonna what?
Sorry, trying to get to the top of my page. I'm gonna try and hit the big thing twice.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, that misses.
That didn't.
That one does not. So basically, like, what's gonna happen is you're gonna attack first to kind of like gauge it, and it's gonna like swing to block, and then you're gonna like use your like momentum to kind of swing your glaive around its sword arm, and then bring it back around and drive it home in its chest. But it doesn't do as much damage as you think it would.
Okay, that's sick though. And then I use a bonus action to get back into my defensive stance. And I end my turn.
Cool. There. Okay, he's finally not done. He's gonna swing twice. And kills the 2 people in front of him. He runs up here and he's going to attack 3 times. Only one of which hits, dealing 11 damage. He kind of runs up and swings at it twice, hacking in the same spot, but only the 3rd blow finally kind of like actually does some real damage. So they're going to start moving forward here. Killing 1. Killing 2. Ah. This guy is going to start swinging back, fighting back against all the people swarming him. He stabs the man. She's gonna rush forwards towards Ivara now, after she got a big mouthful of woman meat in her mouth. She has the look in her eye that says, I'm gonna kill you and I'm gonna eat you.
That's a. That is a reaction for me. Bish.
You just swing your glaive around and you like cut the woman across the face and she's dead.
Jesus.
And then you're gonna have fun because 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hold on now. Jesus. Oh, no.
Okay.
I was on a fucking roll too.
Actually, yeah, it's like a full. Well, let's see what happens after this. Well, okay. Where are you starting? Starting with the 25. So
As they get into the range in order, I guess it was the bottom guy first.
okay, so yeah, this guy you just kind of you're like basically just swinging your glaive around, whirling it in almost like a windmill motion,
Yeah.
and you slash this guy across the front. You take out this woman. You hesitate briefly before stabbing this child through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you also stab this woman, and then critical fail on the kid.
Yeah.
So I need a D12, sir.
Sir.
Don't start with me, Adam. I swear to God. This is not the same. Hit self, save or double damage. Half damage if save successful, days next round. So you're gonna hit yourself, and I need a dex save to see if you do double damage or not.
Okay. Come on now.
You do not do double damage, so you take 5 damage, and you're also dazed for your next round. So basically, the thought of killing another kid so quickly, you just kind of like you freak out about it and cut yourself on your, I don't know. Somehow on your glaive, you cut yourself, and
I
yeah,
guess the
you're
pole
just
like
in
hits you
shock.
right in the side of the head or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't there a sixth guy?
Yeah, this guy here, but since you can't, you're dazed now. He's gonna run up to you and try to stab you, which he fails miserably at. These guys here are gonna try to climb up, but I need to make some saves for them. Well, checks. 2 of them don't make it, so 1, 2, they're falling only about, so they get 4. One of them falls and cracks his neck and dies, and the other one falls and breaks his leg and is extremely injured and prone. This dragon is going to fly over here and land here, and that's all it's gonna do. gonna fly there, but it's still in the air. And it's Pigu's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to Ozzo, hey Ozzo, I need you to keep saying oh no 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 really really loud, okay?
Oh no!
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm gonna put my hand in my pocket, grab my marble, and I'm gonna whisper, hey, I know I've never done this before, but can you taint Quick Ben's magic?
Easily done.
Oh no!
Perfect. I'm happy with that.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, Long Johnson.
Oh, Long Johnson.
You just, oh god, that's hilarious. Are they all dead? Oh, those poor bastards. Yeah, that's dead. It's Ozzo's turn.
Ozzo, don't counterspell him.
What do I know about dragons? Because right now I'm like scared shitless.
Dragons? You've never seen them before in your life. Well, actually, no. Roll me a history check.
Because I'm on the verge of attacking. They're so close. I am freaking out.
Well, one is flying overhead, about 60 feet overhead, and yeah, this one has landed, but is eyeing these folk. You know actually quite a bit about dragons. You know that they're actually not native to this realm. They come from another warren, the Warren of Starvel Demelaine, and that all of them are children of Tiam, but that also in the past, it is known from what you've studied through, apparently, I guess you had a really good tutor, told you that some of the Tis drank the blood of Tiam and therefore became soul taken to Lent. And you've heard rumors that, Animander Rake, the leader of the Tistandi, is one of such, and that he also has various servants who are also of that same variety of soul taken. So you're kind of like, I'm assuming these are Tistandi soul taken dragons, and I am scared. You're still shitting your pants. You're
Yeah.
just
I'll
knowledgeable about why you're shitting your pants, because not only are these dragons, but they are also in their in their Tistandi form are well-trained warriors who are extremely ancient. So you're assuming they know magics and stuff. So yeah, power.
Okay. I am going to cast Bless.
Okay.
I think
Who are you
Ybarra's...
casting it on?
I think Ybarra's out of range. She is. Me, Pigu, and Stony.
Okay, you guys all get a bonus, whatever D4.
Yeah, basically to any D20.
Nice.
She gets about there.
I'll also tell Pigu
I'm gonna
that
try to cast a magic missile, but I'm gonna have to roll for it.
I will also mention to Pigu that the dragons are soul takens.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Ooh.
God, that maniacal laughter.
Kills
I know, it's
nearest
horrible.
player.
Sorry, I should be shifted up, shouldn't
So instead of casting Magic Missile, he's gonna cast Identify on this person. And he's like, oh, it's the what the like he's like looking at his hand after he casts the spell and he's like, that's not what I wanted.
I swear to God, I did the firebolt, the somatics.
And that's gonna be his turn.
Oh, my sickening radiance fades when I cast bless.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming that your sphere is also done, Pigu?
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, it's not, but because I haven't done anything with it. But I'm not really paying attention to it because I don't really want to help.
Oh, okay. I'll say you dismiss it. They're going to draw their swords here and they're gonna swing at these guys. Just killing them and kicking their bodies off the cliff. Then it's gonna be Viso's turn. He's gonna take some swings at this thing. 18 is going to hit, dealing 6 damage, but 11 is going to miss. And then it's its turn, and it is going to swing at Viso first.
I
You're stunned.
know I'm dazed, but okay.
Viso gets hit for 19. Ouch. Going to swing with a Talon at that guy there. Going to just rip his fucking, I don't know, he just grabs him with his Talon and kind of just throws him and he's dead. And then is going to swing at Ivara with advantage and done. 25 for 13, I believe that hits.
Yep.
Yeah, you're like so in shock that you don't even notice the sword arm coming down and it just kind of slices you down your arm as you just kind of like, you're like stunned, but you kind of like are able to like jerk out of the way a little bit.
Not take the full brunt of it, but
Yeah.
still get cut pretty
You
bad.
still get cut pretty bad. Yeah, they're dead. Kid's gonna go try to attack this guy. Actually hits him for 3 because he's so like, kid. That's gonna be a critical fail. I need a D12 on that. As one of these guys is shooting at this guy here. Oh, it's a major foobar, lovely. Roll 2 more. So 4, lose grip, drop weapon. 8, hit Friend, save or normal damage. Half damage if stays successful. Friend days next round. Lovely. Friend, half damage. Dead. They're just all gonna swing at this guy with advantage. Only one of them hits though, D4 damage. And then it's Ivara's turn. Stunned.
Okay. Am I?
No, like you're stunned for this round, and then your next turn you're no longer stunned.
Oh, my next turn, next round, or whatever. I'm good.
Well, technically, I think the stun stuff goes away at the end of this round, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like you're no longer stunned, but you're only able to do something on your next turn, kind of thing. So you can now
Okay.
take your reactions and etc.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah, it is. At the end of his turn, he would regain control, but wouldn't be able to take actions on his turn.
Whoops. Wrong macro. Either way, this guy's dead. Gonna swing at this thing a few times. Gonna miss all three. Done. That. This guy's gonna fight back some more. Kills a kid. They're all dead. This one's going to attack you, Ivara. Missing. This one's gonna cry out in pain. She's going to fly and land over here, and is going to begin.
Is that in my range? That is definitely in my range.
Yeah, but it's technically not hostile to you, but there is a critical fail in the mix there. The bite is going to do 36 damage. The claw is going to do 11. Yeah, but it's not hostile to you.
I know, but I don't know that.
True. You miss.
Ivara has just seen this thing now.
You miss regardless, though. So, it is
It's
a
like a
critical
warning
fail on
strike.
that third attack, though. So I need a 12. Yeah, no, I get you. Could someone roll a 12? A 1, perfect. Slip, save, fall, or stun next. Fall. So, next. Oh, she good. Okay. This one is going to land here as well, and is going to also attack this one. I need a D12 on a crit, please, and an odds or even.
Odds.
Cool. Hits. 7. Then 8, 12. Fish. Oh. Oh, cool. So it just tears into this thing. Then it's her turn. And go here. Attack. Critically failing on the last one, I needed D12, but the second one hits for 8. So that is follow.
Fucking
Dex
lots
save.
of those ones recently.
Yeah. Oh, she's fine. Then it's Pigu's turn.
I'm gonna run up beside Quick Ben and I'm gonna be like, so we're supposed to attach the T-Rex with the knives, right?
Yes?
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot just a 5.
Take his spell book.
And
Okay, so that's gonna hit for 5.
and then I'm just gonna tell like Quick Ben, oh, I'm sorry, that was so weak. I mean, you'll be able to do something stronger, right?
I can try.
Good. We need all the help we can get.
Pigu is such an asshole. I love it. Okay, she's gonna run up here and try to stab this thing as well. Hitting it once on the first time, but not on the second. That's Ozzo's turn.
And I want to run up. Behind whatever this guy's name is. Does he have a book or a spell focus or something I can try to wrench out of his hands?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
You see that he has some sort of charm around his wrist.
I just snatch it.
You want to snatch it?
Yes.
Roll sleight of hand. As you begin trying to grab it, you sorry. You look down at your feet and you see that there are like smoky tendrils beginning to wrap around them. Please make a Constitution save.
Wait. Is this Quick Ben casting magic?
Pardon?
Is
Is
Quick
this
Ben
Quick
casting?
Ben?
Yeah.
Is he casting magic?
Yeah.
Technically, it is a spell, but it's one that he already had cast over himself.
Okay. Just making sure that we're aware of this. Okay. It's disappointing, but okay.
Okay, so you are actually fine as you kind of like kick your feet in really quickly and the smoky tendrils kind of evaporate. And as you like look up, he's staring at you and he's like, "Don't touch me."
Don't.
Snatch it now. Anyway.
No, he caught you.
Okay, that's all I'll try on my turn.
She's gonna run up here, try to stab this guy. Gonna kill him.
Thank you.
Where are they? They're all dead. And it's Quick Ben's turn. 3.
Can I take a
Go get
reaction
him, Ben.
against him?
Hmm?
Can I take a reaction against him?
What? Like an opportunity attack?
Basically.
I suppose?
I want to grab him. I don't want him to get away from me. Or use his spell focus or whatever that charm thing is.
Get back here, fella. Just want
Okay,
to talk.
well, give me like, I don't know, an athletics check, I guess? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to grab him. I'm gonna roll for him just to say, but I'm gonna say that fails. I'm gonna assume it fails, but let's see here,
Roll
actually.
lower.
Yeah, it fails.
Peter's gonna yell, "What are you doing, Ozzo?
What the fuck?
Quick Ben is on
This
our
like-
side."
God damn it, PQ!
I'm just picturing fucking Quick Ben like coming up and he's trying to like cast a spell and Ozzo is just like pawing at him like annoyingly. And Quick Ben's just like, stop it.
That's basically what's happening.
Give it.
So he's gonna attempt to cast another lightning bolt, but I'm gonna see what happens. $78. Oh boy. So a random party member is teleported 50 feet away in a random direction, cannot be into solid mass.
Oh god, 50 feet off the cliff?
And then he has to fall.
Oh my god, he's a murderer!
Well, no, he does get teleported, but he gets teleported, like, right there.
He
Quick
is-
Ben, attach. Are you not going to attack that T-Rex? Quick Ben, what are you doing?
He's, like, looking at his hands, and he's beginning to, like, shake with frustration. You can see
Stop
this.
him!
That's just-
Also, Quick Ben is on our side, and you should let him cast his magic. I'm glaring at Ozzo.
Yeah,
Quit
Ozzo is...
fucking things up for us.
Ozzo's kind of in like a blind panic, but he sees you.
Gimme.
He's always getting those confusing fucking feelings from Pigu. Like, you always want me to do something different.
It's funny, because 2 turns ago I was saying we should kill him.
Viso's gonna swing at the thing, gonna miss twice. Then it is going to swing at Viso and Ibarra and this guy.
No, for me.
Well, it's a critical fail regardless, too.
God, son of a bitch.
I need a D12. 10. Hit friend. I'm gonna move up 1. Hit self, save or double damage. Normal damage if save successful. Stun next round. Wow. Okay.
You go fucked. 10 10's a pretty powerful one. Well, 9 is, or whatever.
Oh, whoa. Forgot to switch it to a d20. Okay, yeah, that's gonna fail. And basically what's gonna happen is it's gonna try to, like, swing at Ivara, but Ivara's gonna trip it, and it's gonna fall down onto its swords and impale itself, and it's gonna be, like, wiggling around there, and Ivara's just gonna, like, stab it in the head, and it's gonna die.
Shit.
Ba, 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 ba. They're gonna try and run up, guys. Actually, all of those misses, and then it's Ivara's turn.
Still not sure of these dragons. I'm gonna try and hit them.
I can just picture the dragon like lands beside you and like never even looks at you, and you're like, ah!
So you're gonna hit it, but it's just gonna go tink to tink, and it looks at you menacingly, like, stop hitting me.
Can you fucking stop, feller?
But yeah, that's your turn.
Yeah, I get back into my defensive stance.
Ugh. This is, he's gonna take out his crossbow and actually shoot that.
Demon baby.
Gonna miss though. He's gonna run up into this guy's space. Just gonna move for a second.
Jafar,
This
are
is
you
the
watching your
first one.
boyfriend murder a child?
Kills the two women,
Boyfriend is a strong word.
and then
Lover.
moves out of that space.
That's still a strong word.
You know, guys, child is also
Toy,
a
toy.
strong word for these things.
Kills
Sorry, what
that
was
guy
that?
on the ground.
Child is also a strong word.
Demon baby.
I'm just say demon spawn.
That's better.
He's like, what the fuck? Why am I all the way over here? And then
No, I have
arrow
bone
to
spurs.
this guy's
Walking back is gonna be
space,
a pain.
and is going to pick up the child and fly away with it. And then
The child didn't even resist. The dragons are in cahoots with the cannibals.
and I believe, yeah. So combat is going over now. And
Can you remind me, Evan, when Picker was talking to me in the middle of the combat, was she saying that she had to take orders from Quick Ben?
yeah,
Okay. So if combat's over, can I go talk to Picker?
well, just give me 1 second here.
Okay.
As the other dragon flies away, this one is going to poof into a bunch of lovely dark smoke. And just a second, sorry, I gotta scroll. And
What the fuck?
the Orphantil guy is going to be there now. Like, he's gonna turn back into his Tistendi form. And he's going to be like, he's gonna kind of like look at the sergeant and Ivara, because like you're the closest two people, and he's going to be like, Sergeant, I trust our encounter with the Panion forces did not try everyone too much. I apologize for our late arrival. The existence of these undead Kashane Kamail is dreadful indeed, and my master must be told. Corlac goes to our lord now to tell him what has transpired here, and will try to pry information from the child, hopefully give it a better light. I shall join you all in 8 bells' time. Oh, bleh, sorry. We are going to join her in 8 bells' time, actually. Sorry, I misspoke there. As I shall escort you the rest of the way to the camp. And he's saying that to her, who's kind of like, what? Because shit just got cray and she's kind of still like all fucking in shock. And Quick Ben's gonna step forward and be like, that would be quite nice, Orfantal. Kashane Kamale, you say? Good to know. Good to know. I'll have words with High Fist Dujek about this as well.
This man
Have
who
you-
speaks suffers from the
Tis-
spell plague. Stay away from him. I'm a
He
healer, I
is-
know.
As you're shouting that, he's going to be like, yes, it appears I have been afflicted. I wanted to ask you, Orfantal, have any of you Tistendi been affected by this? And Orfantal turns to Quick Ben and is kind of like, no, our magic is not of this realm and therefore is not affected. I pity you, though, Quick Ben. You are a good friend. Perhaps there is some way we can alleviate these conditions from you. But yeah, anyways, everyone's gonna kind of like rally themselves up back together, see who's still alive.
I want to go up to Picker and be like, hey, I lost my temper. That wasn't cool. But in the 1 minute that we've had in combat since we last spoke, I've done some thinking, and I think I've really matured and realized you're right. Our differences aren't between us; it's between you and your superiors. I'm sorry, me and your superiors.
Okay, good talk.
Put her there. I put my hand out to shake hands.
Are you like outright lying, or are you actually being genuine right now?
I'm being genuine right now because like there's no reason for me to make an enemy with Picker.
Okay, well,
I do not like Quick Ben.
she shakes your hand.
Good talk.
Good talk. And yeah. All still alive.
God. Let's just slowly leave. Let's get the wagon moving. Come on. Come on, horse. Move, damn it.
How droll. Alrighty. So you guys are all gonna begin traveling again, as a group. And,
Are
You
we
travel
allowed to
for
go where
about-
we want to go?
well,
Or are they leading us to their camp?
they're leading you to their camp, but I mean, you're not like in chains or anything like that, if that's what you think.
And what sort of feeling would I get if I decided to just fucking run for the forest?
What kind of feeling would you
Yeah,
get?
do I feel like they're gonna chase me? Is this like a threatening situation?
You feel as though
You cut out. Do you want me to roll an insight?
yeah. You know the meme? Why are you running? Why are you running? That would be them. And you'd be that weird African lady who's all like,
I run!
um,
I wait a few minutes until like everyone's nice and calm, and then I'm just like straight beeline for the trees.
God.
Okay.
I was wondering if I was going to see how upset Ozzo was and whether or not he was going to run away, but I don't. Clearly don't. I have no empathy.
I'm like
Ozzo
standing
was
there
fine, but-
sweating, and you're like, huh, interesting.
No, not even interesting. It's just like, oh, yeah, Ozzo's usually that moist.
Okay. Well, give me. Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just fucking booking it?
No, I'm just booking it. I'm just like, this is my opportunity.
Give give me an athletics check to see how far you get.
I'm very athletic. Very.
So as you begin your version of sprinting, which is just like a brisk jog, I
Can I
guess.
tackle him? Can I go running after him and catch him?
With that roll, yes.
I want to catch Ozzo. I want the halfling to catch Ozzo.
Just tackle me. Ah! He took
The
me out
hell
of the
are you
knees.
doing?
Well, you're gonna be able to catch up to him, but do you tackle him? And also, do you resist? I'm assuming
well,
you
what-
resist.
Am I gonna run with? Okay, so this just gets me to run with him.
Well, currently, right now, both Gruntle and one of the Tistendi are chasing after you, going like, "What the fuck?" Well, mostly
Guevara
Gruntle
looks
is.
back. She's like, "What the fuck are you two doing?"
Gruntle's kind of like, "What are you doing?" And the Tistendi is completely silent, running Naruto style.
Okay. If everyone's running, then I'm just gonna try and tackle the tiny little halfling's gonna try and tackle him.
Okay.
I'm
Also,
gonna,
roll dex.
like, try to draft.
Roll either athletics to run faster than him, or acrobatics to dodge. And yeah, you're able to nimbly escape and
I'm
keep
gonna
running.
fall. I'm just gonna fall and not catch him, and I'm gonna stop there. I'm like, Ozzo, what are you?
Okay, cool.
They're
Well-
taking us prisoner!
Ozzo, make a perception check.
I get to, you like run after me and jump and just poof onto the ground. Perceptions. I see nothing.
Yeah, you don't see the basically like all the routes and stuff that you're running. You're going to like almost trip on a route. So give me a either like acrobatics or just straight dex, not trip.
But a dex save. It's the
Well,
same
or a
thing.
dex
I'm not
save.
proficient.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't trip. You're still going. You're still going. All right. Because I was gonna say if you saw like the routes and stuff, you just bypass them. But yeah.
And there's a bunch of people
Um,
chasing me?
One Tistendi and Gruntle right now. Gruntle being like, "Why are you running? Like, am I a bad employer? Like, do I need to go to human resources? What is this?"
I'd like to file a
Seems
complaint
like-
with my Place Health and Safety Commission.
And the Tistendi who you saw before, you don't see him at the moment though, which is
Okay.
kind of alarming for you.
I'm in sheer panic anyway.
Can Ivara turn to Viso and be like, "So is he just like crazy or what's his
Yeah,
name?"
he does this a lot.
A lot.
Sometimes sometimes he has bad dreams, and then I tell him prayer, and then he screams. Who screams at prayers? Yep. Also weird. Not weird, not normal like Viso.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if I'm
Like-
being...
He's into like psychedelics too, like that funny stuff.
Yeah, I think Ozzo has problem. Yep.
Good to know.
But yeah, give me a perception check as you're still running, Ozzo.
just picturing Ozzo as like the greased up deaf guy from Family.
You're never gonna catch me.
So you're like looking behind you at the people chasing you, and then as you turn to face forward, you see the Tistendi standing in front of you, and he has his longsword drawn and it's pointing at you, and he's just kind of like, hold.
I run straight into it.
You run straight into the sword.
Yup.
He quickly throws it to the ground and just tries to grab you. Do you resist?
Do I have a sword in me?
No.
Okay, so it
He
just kind of like crumples in his
was
hand.
really quick and was just, pardon?
So it just like, as it makes contact with me, he lets go of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so it's actually in him? I thought he put the sword down.
Yeah, and then he's gonna try and grab you. 15?
Yeah, I won't resist too much if we make straight contact. I'll roll, but I don't really want to get away anymore. Yeehaw, motherfucker! I'm out of here!
Yeah, you just keep running, and he picks up his sword and puts it in his sheath and turns back to Gruntle, who keeps kind of chasing. He's like, Ozzo! 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 As you're just running off into the distance. So, Ozzo is no longer with the party. He's just off in the fucking woods somewhere.
He's just up and fucked off.
Yep. This is gonna be a fun storyline to play with.
They tried to kill me. It's okay. As soon as I feel like they've stopped fucking chasing me, I'll sort of like keep a very far distance, but like keep vision on them. Because I know they're
Oh,
gonna need my
really?
help.
Oh, jeez. You know you're...
So Ivara's gonna turn to Gruntle and she's gonna be like, so are we splitting his share between the three of us or what?
I already got paid,
Well,
bitches!
well, Gruntle comes back and he's kind of like, honestly, a lot of them do that. Usually, like, they tell us why first, but I've never seen one run that fast before. Usually they just get pissed off and leave and bitch. I've never seen one just like book it like that before. But I don't know. Something wrong with your friends? I mean, like, is it something I did? Was it something? Stony, what did you do?
Tony, what did you do? Ivara's like, he seems like a nice guy. I don't know too much about him, but
He's just trying to
Something-
find himself and his religion, and he's going through a real tough time.
He's just going through a real tough time.
He has a pretty weak constitution.
Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Do I want to go with what's gonna happen to Ozzo now that he's run away first, or do I want to go what's happening with you guys? I don't know.
Are there
Audrey,
necromancers
guys,
in either of those?
pardon?
If there's necromancers in either of them, we should go with the necromancer storyline.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that.
Are there
But
necromancers?
yeah. Oh, god damn it. No, there are no necromancers at the moment.
Fine, then fucking odd.
so we heading off or
Just give me 1 second. I'm actually just gonna get to what happens to Ozzo. He's gonna like it. So Ozzo,
I disagree.
yeah. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna have maps. We could do. Where are you? Did you delete yourself off the map?
Oh no, I'm just at the bottom. I can move closer to the wagon.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Sorry, I couldn't see that at all. You just blended in.
The perfect camouflage. That's why I
So,
knew it was my
you
chance.
eventually run through all the woods and stuff, and you come out to a road. And what you see actually really startles you. You see the most beautiful pale-skinned woman you've ever seen, with long brown hair and a white silk gown. Directly behind her appear to be three Segula bodyguards and a Talana Mas.
And who are the Segular? Is that the people we fought on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they are not friendly. Do they look like they're just
And-
escorting her?
And she waves you over and she's like, "Oh! Oh, a traveler! Come! Speak with me! It's been so dull with these bodyguards and this blasted tool over here. Please, come, talk with me.
Okay, I'm gonna roll.
Are you hungry, thirsty? I have some wine and I can prepare some roasted boar, or behedron if you prefer. I also have pastries for dessert. Oh, look at you, you're filthy. Would you like a bath?"
I don't like this at all, but I'll
She's
approach.
coming on strong.
I'm like, she looks clean. She seems civil. I'm like, hello from far away. What's your name?
My name is Lady Envy, but you can just call me
What?
Envy. No need for formals.
Can I make like an insight check? Because I don't like that name. That's not a friendly name. Is she lying?
Is that what you say?
No, can I make an insight check to see if...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like, as soon as she says her name is Envy, I'm like, no thank you.
No, actually, you're intrigued beyond like you're thinking with your dick and not your head. You're
What?
just like, she is gorgeous, and I want to be near her. And she's just kind of like, well, she remarks on your hygiene, and she's like, "Do you want a bath? Like, do you want to eat? Like, what?"
Yep. Will you bath me?
Be molested.
Oh my, so flirtatious. Sadly, you might have to work for things like that. I shall have my servants here prepare camp and preparations for your bath. Don't bother talking to Tool over there. His moods just kind of hang in the wind.
As soon as she says you have to work for something like that, I want to try to start like leveling a pothole in the road.
I don't mean that kind of work. Just amuse me, talk to me. It's been so boring with these Segula. They never say a darned word, and that damn Talana Mas is just so depressing.
I'm like, is this not entertaining? Are you not entertained?
Oh, trust me, I enjoy seeing a strapping man like yourself working, but you needn't toil like that. Please, just talk with me. I shall help you with your bath. And as all this weirdness is going on, I'm gonna cut back to you other guys. Help me! So you guys travel for about 8 hours until you reached like this cliff face, but it seems unnatural, like almost new, as if it's freshly risen from the ground. And but as you look up, you see the torchlight and movement of guard pickets Men, women, Malazan, Rivi, even Toblakai, all eyes are on you as you approach a narrow passage cut into the cliff. Karuli, just a second, get rid of Oz. I'm still on that. Bye, Ozzo. Um, sorry, burping. But yeah, Karuli leaves his carriage and begins to walk nonchalantly beside the Tistandi or Fantal leading you. Um, you guys are kind of gonna lead y'all along.
Why is he talking to them and not us?
Stony and
Because we're scum.
Grunzel
That's fine.
are going to stay behind to watch the carriage, and they're like, "You guys got to guard the master," kind of thing. We're gonna watch the carriage because obviously it's important if he doesn't let anybody touch it. And he's like, "Yeah, you do that. You three come with me." And the Boggas wasn't there a fourth?
Yeah.
I'd say we're more like 3.5. Every now and then one of us flips out for a little bit. That was me a few months ago.
Throwback.
That is a good throwback. I like that. But yeah, you guys. Sorry, I'm gonna move you after and reveal once I'm all done reading this. You guys are kind of like led to the center of camp. Second, I'm gonna start. Shit. Oh no, that's darkness, not light. Let there be light.
It wasn't me.
Ha ha. You guys are kind of led here. But yeah, like I said, you're led to the center of the camp. And you reach what appears to be a fell gathering. There's Tistandi gathered in a silent group over here. Um, and it's like it almost looks like they're waiting for something or someone. There's also a group of Malazan soldiers over here, and you have no difficulty recognizing the one-armed man as most likely being High Fist Dujek, the now renegade High Fist. He's thin, average height, wearing plain armor and an undecorated standard issue long sword. He wears no helmet, and the only indication of his rank is like a long gray cape with silver fastening. At his left stands another officer. He stands straight beside Ducek, but you note his left leg stands awkwardly. And the chain of his calf-length hauberk is battered and ribboned with leather stitches. The fact he stands at Dujek's unprotected side, like where he doesn't have an arm, is not lost on you. With them is also a black Moran over here, entirely encased in chitinous armor, and that armor is badly damaged. The warrior has lost 4 fingers, but it still continues to wear the left chitinous gauntlet that he has. There's also a detachment of Darujistan people, nobles and unnobles alike. They are here to plan supply lines for the armies. At least that's what you heard, like Orphantal and Karuli discussing as they were walking up. Like some of the people here. There are Rivi tribes people present as well. Mysteriously led by a young woman. Well, young woman. She's like 12. And beside them over here is the warlord Caladan Brood. There's Toblakai blood in him, that's for sure. It's reflected in his tall, hulking form and his wide, flat face. The man's huge, well matched to the iron hammer on his back. He and Dujek, like this is basically a bunch of stuff that you're hearing them like talk about as they're walking towards big fire meeting thing too. But yeah, you kind of hear them talking about how him and Dujek had been dueling on this continent for like 12 years. A clash of wills that has seen more than a score of pitched battles and as many sieges. Both soldiers have faced dire odds and more than once, but had come through bloodied and alive. And at Brood's side stands Calor, the self-proclaimed High King, tall, gaunt, and gray. His full-length surcoat of chain glitters in the morning light. A plain bastard sword hangs from iron rings on his harness. He does not seem to be pleased with any of this. And like you guys are kind of like walking up as they're like kind of like beginning to speak to each other. So it's like, ah, shit, we came at a bad time. They're talking. And we lost Adam.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here? You just okay, it doesn't say you're on roll.
Yeah,
20.
no, you were just you're I was just trying to follow along with what.
Oh, okay. But anyways, High Fist Dujek is going to be the first to speak, and he's like, "Greetings, Warlord. Permit me to introduce my modest contingent. It's my second in command, Whiskey Jack, and Artantos, my present standard bearer, and the leader of the Black Moran, whose title translates to something like Achievement, and whose name is entirely unpronounceable. Since he shook hands with a Rivi spirit and Black Dog, we've taken to calling him Twist." And then Brood's gonna speak, Caladan Brood's gonna speak, and he's like, "At my side is Calor, my second in command. On behalf of the Tistendi is Corlat, of the Rivi, the Mib and her young charge. Bearing what's left of my standard is Outrider Herlockle." Then Dujek's like, "But where is the Crimson Guard?" And then Brood's like, "Prince Kaz Devor and his forces are attending to internal matters for the moment, High Fist. They will not be joining our efforts against the Panion Domin. Auxiliary units have been assembled, mostly mercenary companies from Mott and One-Eyed Cat. That wouldn't be the Mott Irregulars, would it? Aye, you've had some experience with them, haven't you?" They were a handful. Though not just in a fight, they spent most of their time stealing our supplies and running away, as I recall. And then Calor is going to talk, and he's all like, "A talent for logistics, we called it." And then Brood's all like, "I trust that the arrangements with the Darujistan Council have proved satisfactory." "Yes, we are well supplied." "Good. We have matters to discuss then. As you say, Warlord, we have battled one another for a long time. I look forward to fighting side by side for a change. Let's hope the Panion Domin proves a worthy foe." "Yes, but not too worthy." "Granted." And at this moment, you notice a raven swoop down and land, and it opens up its beak, and it's just kind of like you're not expecting this, but it actually begins speaking, and it goes, "Dujek One Arm, Whiskey Jack, I bring greetings from one Baruch, an alchemist in Darujistan, and from my master, Anomander Rake, Lord of Moonspawn, Knight of High House Darkness, son of Mother Dark herself. I convey to you his, no, not his greeting as such. Not greeting, but amusement. Yes, amusement."
Wait, hold on. Animana Rake or whatever. Is that the Shadow Lord we've met before?
No,
Have you heard of this person before?
you've heard of this person before, yes. He's the leader of the Tistendi.
Oh, okay.
And Dujek's kind of like, "And what so amuses your master, Bird?" "Bird? I am Crone, the unchallenged matriarch of Moonspawn's cacophonous vast murder of kin." Matriarch, and then this guy here is going to start speaking. He's like, "Matriarch to the Great Ravens. You speak for them all, do you? I'd accept that. Hood knows you're loud enough." "Upstart! Dujek One Arm, my master's amusement is beyond explanation." Meaning you don't know. Outrageous audacity! Show respect, mortal, else I choose your carcass to feed on when the day comes. You'd likely break your beak on my hide, crone, but you're welcome to it when the time comes. And then Caladan Brood turns to this guy here, and he's all like, Herlockle, do you still have the beak strap? I do, sir. Don't you dare, ox! Repeat that affront at your peril! Then hold your tongue. She begins to like cackle and stuff and turns over to the Rivi ladies over here and the child. And she's all like, ha ha ha! The child in your hand is about to surprise us all, old woman! What do you sense, old crow? Says this one over here. Eminence, dearest Claypot, and not else. Greetings, child Silver Fox. And this little girl is just going to be like, hello, crone. I had not realized before that your kind were born in the rotting flesh. Silence! Such knowledge, child, should never be spoken. You must learn to be silent, child, for your own safety. For yours, you mean? In this instance, yes, but do not step carelessly, child. To reveal the extent of your awareness could be deadly. Many fear you, and rightly so. But I come to report on matters of war. We have noted the location on the Panian forces. They've come to take Capistan. More Exeter Lest have all fallen within the past 4 months. The Panian forces are still on the north side of the Capan crossing. And yeah, they're just gonna kind of like keep going on about like various like tactics and blah 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 blah. And basically, what's gonna happen is this guy right here. While they're all talking about Great Ribbon mentioned triggers Ibarra. No nothing. Damn millennial. Oh god. That's hilarious. But yeah. Just a second, I'm just gonna take a bonk with you guys. You guys. Okay. So basically, what's going to happen is there's going to be a bit of an argument going on. You kind of overhear this guy here yelling about how she's not what she seems and needs to be killed. And even to the point runs up to her and like grabs her and starts shaking her and is like, I know you're in there. Come out, you bitch.
Wait.
And at that, this guy here is going to
Silver
run
Fox?
over and just smack him so hard that he goes like flying. With like a gauntleted hand, so like blood spraying off his face kind of thing. And you see like there's like, you know, a bit of a kerfuffle and they're like begin restraining each other over this kid. And at that moment, two dragons are going to sweep down. One's going to land here and then dissemble, and the other one's going to just kind of like land down right there and dissemble into this guy. And he's just going to kind of like look around and nod at his Tistandi and kind of like walk through them and then walk up. And do. Just a second. And then Calor is gonna be all like, Animander Rake, I seek your clearest vision. I seek the justice of your sword. Allow none to sway you with sentiment, and that includes Corlat, who would now whisper urgent in your ear. And a lone brow raises as he kind of like slowly regards this high king. And he's just kind of like, what else, Calor, keeps my blade from your black heart, if not sentiment? I speak of a child. No doubt you sense her power. The foulest of blossoms. Power? It abounds in this place, Calor. This camp has become a lodestone. You are right to fear. And he just kind of like passes him, doesn't even like pay him that mind. Looks at this woman here, and he's kind of like, forces of nature, mother, are indifferent to justice. Would you not agree? I would, Lord of Moonspawn. Thus, it falls to us sentient beings, no matter how unworthy, to impose the moral divide. Does it now? And then Calor keeps going, she has spawned the abomination rake. Her vision is stained, understandably granted, but even that does not excupulate. Calor, approach further at your peril. And the guy just like stops dead in his tracks. It would appear that my arrival has been anticipated. With the collective desire that I agitate what is clearly a complex situation. Then Caladan broods all like, appearances deceive. Decide what you will, Rake, but I will not countenance Dragna sheathing in my camp.
What?
And at that, I'm gonna have Ivara roll a perception check.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just getting to my character sheet.
Adam,
Yep, sorry, I'm just getting to my character sheet.
hello?
Hello?
I can hear Adam talking.
Is anybody?
I can hear Adam talking.
Sorry. I had my shit deafened for some reason. That was me.
Oh, well, Adam's left,
Oh.
so he's probably gonna log back in a few minutes.
Yeah, sorry. That was me, Adam. I had my shit deafened by accident. I didn't realize. But yeah, I need you to roll a perception check if that's all right.
Yeah, sorry, my fucking internet's fucking up. Let me hold on. Sorry guys, like my friggin' internet just fucked up.
I could roll for you, but I feel dirty doing that.
I mean, if it lands on a crit, okay, now I should be able to get back into the game. My apologies.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
A crit. Crit fail.
I hope not. Fuck.
So you're gonna hear drag to something.
What?
And Ivar is gonna be like, what? But you didn't hear it, but you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like you're like, I should pay more attention to this conversation.
Like a really fucking okay. Continue the scene, I guess.
But yeah. And Animander Rake's gonna turn to his second over there, that Corlat girl, and he's just kind of like, I see that lines have been drawn, Corlat. And she's like, I side with Caladan Brood in this, master. And then Rake eyes Calor, and he's like, It seems you stand alone. It was ever thus. I am not unfamiliar with that position, High King. And Rake begins walking towards the girl, and this guy over here takes out his sword and like stabs it into the ground, being like standing his ground kind of thing. But Caladan Brood is all like, "With what you might face, Whiskey Jack, it would be best if I stand here." And then sorcery actually begins flowing from Animander Rake. Grainy Great rolling in a slow wave across the clearing, passing through Whiskey Jack effortlessly, then swallowing Silver Fox in an opaque swirling embrace. The Mib cries out and lunges forward, but is stopped actually by Corlat here. And she's all like, "Fear not, he but seeks to understand her, understand what she is." And the sorcery frays suddenly and is flung away in tuttered fragments on all sides. The Mib hisses, and you can see that the girl is extremely angry, and her quote unquote mother goes to like hug her, but you can see that's just an old lady. And Rake's kind of like, "Well, I have never before had my hand slapped in such a fashion. Impressive, though perilously impertinent. What is it, then, that the child does not wish me to discover?" And he reaches over his left shoulder for his sword, and grunting a savage curse, Brood unlimbers his hammer. Whiskey Jack swifts his stance, raising his own blade, and Calor's kind of like, "Rake, do you wish me on your left or your right?" But then, what's gonna happen is this tent here. It startles everyone as the poles begin snapping,
But Adam
and
doesn't see it. I'm sorry, Ivar
and
doesn't see any.
and basically it's gonna like shoot forward, hitting this weird fat guy here and flinging him into the air. And yeah, you can basically see what is a giant command table, like filled with maps and shit. Well, obviously they're flying all over the place now, but that is like imbued with sorcery and is floating in the air, covered by the tent, and is also carrying this guy. And he's all like, "Ah, help! Croup hates flying!" And yeah, that's gonna end that little thing, as everyone's now gonna run around freaking out about this table flying. And you guys are kind of left a bit to your own devices for a moment. But Cruelly is gonna be like standing watching and gonna be like looking back at you guys smiling, and he's just kind of like, "I believe my arrival was well timed." And he's going to flick his wrist, and the giant command table is going to go flying down with the fat man, and everyone's going to see if he's like all right and stuff like that. And then Andermander Rake is going to walk over towards Karuli, and he's going to be like, "You are the one in charge of the caravan, yes?" And Karuli's going to be like, "I am, Animander." And
Oh,
Animander's gonna like raise his eyebrow to him, and he's gonna be like, "I knew that was you under there that whole time. Why do you always like to change how you look? Last time we met, you were a woman. Skins come and go.
say what now?
Anyways, we should have a drink. Discuss things."
Can I,
Yes.
from this close, Evan, can I see the sword better?
Oh, 100%.
I'm sorry?
100%.
Okay. Do
It's in its sheath, but you recognize that pommel.
I don't have to like
You
roll
know,
anything, or
no, I maybe history, but I'll give you like fucking triple advantage on that shit.
111.
I hope not.
That you recognize that as being your father's sword.
Ivara suddenly just bursts from the back of the crowd there, and she goes, "Hey, that sword! Where did you get that?" She walks like right up to him.
Why is everybody in this party so unstable?
Excuse me, do I know you, Toblakai?
Like that sword, that doesn't belong to you.
I believe it does, for the original wielder is dead by my own hand.
She fucking. Can I walk up and punch him in the face?
You can try.
I would love to do that. She's like, "You son of a bitch!"
Peter's hiding.
Is
Peter
that like
casts minor illusion as of a barrel around himself. I like that trick.
Okay, give me a minute here. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun.
Oh fuck.
Ah, yay. Cool. So he is going to basically, as you throw your punch, he's going to literally, like, with two fingers, move it aside, grab your wrist, and then, like, throw you onto your back.
It's what?
Like, he literally uses your own momentum of your punch and throws you onto your back. You are now prone, and he is looking down at you, and he kind of like crouches down to your head, and he's just like, could we possibly speak a little bit more civilly? Or are you going
That
to
sword doesn't belong to you.
continue?
That's a family heirloom. You have no right to it.
A family heirloom? I believe you are mistaken. The sword at my back is Dragnapur. It was forged by my father, and I took it from him when I killed him.
I know of Dragnapur, and that is not possible. I've had it in my family for quite a long time.
Well, that is simply not possible. I've been holding the blade for 150,000 years. What do you know of Dragnapur? And he kind of like puts out his hand to like take my hand. I'm gonna lift you up, kind of thing.
It's like 150,000 years. It's not possible.
But it
It's been in
is
my
for
family
that
for 3 decades. 3, 4 decades.
three. How did you come to this land? Are you native to this land? You are not like any Toblakai I've seen before. Your hue is so different, so almost like glistening snow on a clear morning in the winter.
Ivara's gonna, I guess, stand to her feet on her own. But Evan, can I write out a reply?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. I'm just gonna Actually, you know what? I'm not going to write anything out. I don't want to give too much away, but she tries to make a grab for the sword.
She tries to. Oh God! Don't do it. But okay, we're doing it anyway.
It's my turn to pull an Ozo. She's like, I'm not asking for it. Give it.
It has a plus
He's just
30 though.
he's just gonna step aside, and he's going to be like, and he's going to draw it, and you're going to. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, no, I back the fuck off as soon as he draws it.
Well, as he's drawing it, he's just like, if you want it so much, Toblakai, you can claim it. But as I said before, and puts it back in its sheath, I would rather speak. You have piqued my curiosity. I have some Gredfalen ale in my tent if you would care to join me for a drink, and we can discuss what we both know about Dragnapur. For I do not know all its secrets. Only Draconis knows all its secrets, and the Walker with its soul.
Okay. Do I recognize any of these names? Probably
You
not.
you do not.
All right. She, for now, backs off. But it's like,
Do
this
you
is annoying.
accept his invitation for drinks and talks?
Yeah, I will, but I just...
Cool.
He doesn't mean, like, right now, does he?
Oh no, he means like right now.
Oh, okay.
But Pigu, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just go up to Karuli. Weren't you just about to talk to Animander Wraith there? Is
When
is
it
he
comes
blowing you off?
when it comes to that sword, my friend, best not get involved.
Okay.
That is
So-
a blade that even the gods fear.
Even the gods fear that. Wow, it must be powerful.
The most powerful artifact in this realm.
So Karuli, what brings you out of your wagon?
Well, I came to speak to an old friend or two, but it appears that your co-worker had some other ideas in mind.
Which
And
coworker?
your friend there, I believe she calls herself Ivara, if I've...
Your guess is as good as mine. So you wanted to talk to Animander Rake, and she took him away. And is that the main person you were here? Is there anything I can do to help hook you up with someone you wanted to?
Well, one does approach as well. His son, Namander. How do you fare?
I won't be in the middle of this.
He walks up and he's like, quite well. Who is the halfling?
A loyal servant.
Yes, a loyal servant. He is also a talent of some kind. Yes, I sensed that as well as I approached. It is odd to see a halfling with power, but power comes in all shapes and sizes, does it not? That is evident by Crone. Oh, that ghastly beast. To see that she came from the crippled one's flesh. What a disgusting act.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
don't
whoa, whoa,
understand
whoa, whoa.
why father tolerates her.
Evan, quick thing. Crone, was that the Raven thing?
Yeah, she has
Came
since
from
like blown off.
came from the crippled one's flesh?
That's what you just overheard, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, interesting. Okay. Go
It is
on.
a good thing. They're like, yeah, it is a good thing they have no allegiance, for There is some sort of plague affecting the realm. It is spreading. Even one of the Malazans have been affected by it. I hear it started somewhere in 7 cities, but now it has spread here. It is affecting other continents as well, especially the Isle of Malaz. That must not bode too well for the Empress, for she likes control of it. And from what I've seen, this infection causes magic to control it. And that is why I am here, Namanda. I'm hoping we can fix things. You see, the crippled god, he is chained to burn, the Earth Mother, and he is like a plague upon her, a fever, if you will. And now she stirs in her slumber, and we all know when the sleeping goddess wakes up, we do not. That is true, so what must be done? We must find some way of stopping the infection, or at least slowing it. I believe there is some such way, but it will require Atmos Phalak, the magic of the Jagged, but I have not seen one for millennia. Nor have I, but...
Oh, I have.
Excuse me?
Yeah, what's his name? I've been out of game. What's the name of him again?
Icarium Lifestealer?
Oh, I've met a guy named Acarium Lifestealer. You heard of him?
They both look at you and they're like... Jaws just like agape. How... When, where, how, why, what?
We were on the Isle of Malaz before here. I know of the
You were
disease
in
these people.
7. You were in 7 cities.
Oh, sorry. We were in 7 cities before we were here, and we randomly encountered him, I think, twice while trying to escape. Was twice, right?
So, yeah. So you met Icarium Lifestealer, the Jagged who shattered a warren in order to free his father, and his father didn't even want to be freed, and now the poor fool wanders the world, never knowing what his deeds have been, seeing as he no longer has the memory.
Yes.
What a
He kept forgetting.
tragic being that is.
Yes.
I would wish that the gods would simply put him out of his misery, but as you all know, well, not like as you all know, but like he's kind of like talking to Karuli. He's like, as you know, fate has other things in store for him, I'm sure.
What do you need a jag for?
We wish to use the magic of Atmos Phalak, Jagged magic, cold magic, ice, freezing. If we can somehow reach the chamber of the Earth Goddess and then release Atmos Phalak, then perhaps the cold will slow the infection. As you know, a fever needs to break.
Okay, so logistically speaking, you need the jag